Hello everyone, welcome back to Invisible Ink. We just finished looting a tech expo, and I confess I've been staring for a while at this, like, setup and trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do next. Because I don't feel like obviously, we haven't been getting nearly as much money as last game when we had Banks's econ chip. And this whole, like, having no anarchy and punching guards thing has been fun. I don't really think it's a great idea to continue living that life at, mission difficulty level 3 and higher. Like, guards start mostly having armor, right? And I've got these, like, Tech Expo items that I could use to knock out guards to steal from them. Well, one I could use to knock out guards, and a couple I could use to kill guards. Well, that's not true. This could knock out guards, but I'd have to take anarchy for that, and then I'd rather just steal from them, right? So, I don't know. I feel like the whole just punch everybody plan really should not continue. And it's gonna slow down my missions because I won't be getting to alarm level 2 on turn 6 or whatever. But it should be safer, right? It's just like, I don't know, it's gonna be kind of a bummer to take anarchy on everybody. And I'm also not sure what to do with these items. We have a couple of very cheap toys that we looted on the last mission, right? $20 for the shock trap, and Decker has an EMP pack as well. So I could sell those, but for basically no money. I could just buy anarchy on like 2 of my agents and be reasonably equipped to steal from guards. It just feels bad. The longer you wait to get anarchy, the worse it is, right? I mean, that's true of everything in some sense. But with investments like anarchy in particular, it's like all you're getting back out of it is credits. You're not really getting any survivability on the current mission like you would with speed or whatever. But I don't know. I think like not getting anarchy for a while was kind of fine. It made the missions fun and let me invest more in speed, I guess, strength. So what about the Tech Expo items? I'd love to save them for a while. Like, okay, I'm not a huge fan of this Volt Baton. It uses 3 power and has no armor piercing. So maybe I could sell that. But on the other hand, like, just killing everyone in Omni is kind of hilarious, right? I think this monofilament baton is something I could carry with me as sort of an emergency tool. It doesn't cost power. And it has armor piercing 3. And it also kills guards, right? They both have only 3 total uses, so they're not going to last forever, but I could bring both of them to Omni and that would really simplify things. That's sort of what I want. Like, not everybody is going to have 0 armor, but some of them will. And like this thermal disruptor, I could just carry with me as, again, kind of an emergency thing. So, I don't know. I don't really want to sell any of it. Oh, right. And then we have, where did it go? Where did I put it? Here. We have this, like, high-powered shock trap that requires Anarchy 3. Be another nice toy to have. But, of course, there's a danger in saving things for Omni, which is that you might not get to Omni, right? So, I don't know. I could just use this stuff, but killing guards is really bad. Money-wise. It's very strong, survival-wise. Well, it's reasonably strong. Actually, I don't know. Who do I think I want Derek to have the Anarchy, because sometimes he'll be in positions where he can steal from guards on the way out and then be teleported home. I don't know. I could also, like, bring one of these items with me and use it a few times and then sell it, because I believe stuff with it's partially charged, or in this case partially broken, still sells for full value. So you can, like, you know, use this, not this, this 4 times and then sell it for full value, which would be nice. But I don't know. I don't really want to... Now that I'm investing in Anarchy, I don't really want to kill a bunch of guards, or not punch a bunch of guards. I want to, like, go back to slow and sneaky wins the race, so to speak, which I think we're equipped for. Let me just give someone else that, though. Well, we really aren't giving International a lot of tools with that loadout, are we? Just a wallet and a punching machine? I don't know why I called this a punching machine. Yeah, she should probably swap weapons with Decker. And I'll just hang on to all of this stuff, except for the cloaking rig, which I'm happy to have. Although... maybe Derek doesn't need it because he can teleport out of trouble, but he can also teleport through. He can cloak through trouble and then be teleported back home, which seems pretty cool. So I guess I'll do that, and I'm gonna... I don't know. I guess if I'm trying to retool for more stealth, I could use another program. So maybe I'll head to the server farm. All right. I was going to think about going to executive terminals, but...
This is a data center that handles...
But, if I'm trying to be more sneaky again, Mercenary and Dynamo are going to be pretty slow ways to get through the early game. Or the early parts of a mission. Okay, that definitely didn't do anything. It did work on lottery though. That's nice. Gosh. Tough to break into this room right now, huh? I didn't even bring any of my emergency weapons with me that I mentioned. I was probably supposed to do that. Oh, man. I just have such faith in myself that how could a difficulty 2 mission cause me any trouble at all, right?
Warning.
Yeah, you got me on that. No ambush for her. Well, it's going to make the next lottery have a lower cooldown too, because it's such a long effect. I guess that's something. Is that a drone I hear up here? Or is that just the sound a camera makes? I'm never quite sure. I used to think cameras were silent, but I don't think that anymore. I just don't know what they sound like. Okay, that's a job for one of these two, I guess. This is a pretty sketchy area. This is nice. A great little place to hide. These two both have hacking 2, right? Yeah, not Decker, but the other two do. I guess I'll send International in here and Derek forward. Alright, what do you have for me today? Mainframe, nothing? Alright. Pawn. Not a big deal with Mercenary at facility difficulty 2, I don't think. Especially if I remember to use the dang hash keys on stuff. I sort of want to come up here, even though I can't get through this door right now. It's a safer place to hide than any of this, and it would let me at least peek through here to get some idea what's going on. Here is reasonably safe, though, and would let me actually get through the door. But I have 2 other agents going that way. I think it's fine to dedicate International to a different scouting plan. Ooh, maybe, I mean, ambush here is a little sad because we're next to a sound bug. Oh well. There's probably no one who's going to come through there. Oh, nice to see you. Oof. That's a lot of dudes. We have the system admin and, like, another human guard, believe it or not. Okay. International's the one with the ranged weapon, huh? So it's turn 3. These guys should be turning back around now, I think. Well, I mean, you are going to just do whatever, but the guy who's on a fixed patrol should be turning around. Because we know he's not on a 2-turn patrol into here. We would have seen him here turn 1, which means he must have a 3-point patrol that ends here and then goes back. How noisy is this EMP? That's an interesting thought, isn't it? It won't work on the camera, but it would work on these guys' heart monitors, so I could knock them out without alarm level upgrades. And it would attract them down here, the noise would, right? Hello? My game's frozen? Okay. Oh, by the way, tactical view. I mean, I don't mind alarm levels going up. But I also, like, I have 2 guys here with neural disruptors. And an EMP that I have nothing much to do with, right? Kind of seems like a cool trick. To just punch them both in here and have almost certainly... Wait a minute. I can just walk through here. No one's looking at this square. Thing is, the door is blocked, but almost... I think it might be guaranteed that one of these 2 has a key card, so Derek could get through, right? He's the one with anarchy. Sadly, Decker has none. But if I just got Decker out of the way, Derek could steal the key card, open the door, and they could both sneak through, and I wouldn't have to kill these guys, or punch them rather, right? International would be a little bit slow to get through, but she already has a job of scouting this area. I think I'd like to try that. So, oh. And Derek is the one who's closer. I thought Decker was. I thought I was going to have to get Decker out of Derek's way, but no. Derek can just go here. God, it's so nice being allowed to just steal from them. Can you believe I was going multiple missions punching people to get their credit cards? I mean, I kind of want to take the other one and just put it on the ground or something, but... I think I can... I should be able to arrange for him to come up here, right? And let International take his card, so I'll leave it with him. Very slightly risky to open this door without peeking, so I'm going to actually open this door. I thought I heard a heavy drone. Then peek. What's in here? Oh my god, another heavy drone. Holy cow, this place is packed. And you are stationary? Is this some kind of sick joke? Okay. Wait, how come I see that? Oh! I don't see it. I heard it. No, wait, what? How come I see this? I didn't do a full room peek. Huh? I don't think I heard this. I don't think I saw it. What is wrong with me? Like... This one is, I know about because it said it bingly beeped when I opened the door, but why this one? It doesn't have any special effects that would... Okay, I'm confused. I don't know what's happening. But okay, it looks like it might be time for Derek to get the fuck out of there. He can make it back into this room, so that's fine. Or maybe he would want to go here. No, he'll get scanned by this drone. Jeez, okay. So, yeah, just come on back home. I left the door open and the drone saw. Oh my god, how am I so bad? There's just, I don't know. It's sort of my own fault for being in tactical mode all the time, so that I don't always notice when doors are open or closed. I try to, like, be careful about reclosing them, but sometimes I forget, and here I was distracted by what was going on with all this stuff. And I didn't... Yeah... I didn't see that this was a washed square I was walking into, because it wasn't until I opened the door. Ah, boy. Obviously, there's a lot of ways I could have prevented this error. Even just opening the door with Decker first would have made it clear to me what's happening. The right thing to do, obviously, would have been to shut this door first. The question is if I have to rewind this or if I can survive. It doesn't... I mean, if I really had to, I could hack this drone, and it's sort of the only thing that knows about me, but it spends all my power, and I don't really accomplish very much. What else am I going to do? Rewind back to turn 2? Feels pretty bad. Walk to the exit. Just abandon the whole server farm? I guess I could. I mean, the good news is we found all the guards. Except for, like, one. There's probably an Akuma drone. No, sorry. What are the guys called who go clomp, 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 clomp? Obake drone. There's probably an Obake drone around somewhere. It seems like about the right mix of human and non-human guards and the right difficulty level of guards. So, yeah, I don't know. The problem is if I don't rewind, then it's not just this one drone, right? The whole facility is going to be alerted at all times, right? Because this guy's going to stop chasing Derek to instead communicate with the other guards in the area. I don't know, maybe that's not so bad. It doesn't feel great though. I think I am gonna rewind. I might as well get a little information first. I'm gonna do that. This is the best way, right?
Damn it, they got away.
I don't think that's true. I don't know. I understand, like, yeah, for some reason the shout didn't trigger from this drone until after I did that. Like, this guy wasn't scared, this guy wasn't alerted, I don't know. Anyway, Derek, get over here. You're the one with the key.
Investigating.
Alarm level 1.
Found an elevator.
Additional guard patrols. Stay out of the way.
Okay, unsurprisingly, it connects back up here. I think I already knew that from peeking, but I just hadn't noticed the door. Most of the facility looks like it's over there. This is a demon database. That's kind of cool. Okay, so this is just a dead end with some power and one safe. Good to know. If I take the demon database, I'm gonna forget all this, but suspicion and gatekeeper on the drones, and a suspicion on this safe. Could be nice to EMP if I get the chance. Yeah. It's gonna have to be a slightly slower break-in to get through all these drones. Actually, God, this one guy. Stationary, looking at the only door I can use to get in. 4 firewalls. Jeez. Well, okay. Now I know. Anything else I'm supposed to check before I go? Not really. Well, if I had enough power, I could hack this drone, actually, right? And I do have enough power, so let's do that. Get a little bit more scouting in. Oh, Pawn, you got me! Ah! Okay, I don't get to hack this stupid guy. God, I'm dumb. Okay. I mean, that. Invisible Ink just, you know, these mods just add more and more things you have to keep track of at all times, and I get overloaded on them eventually, even though what I slipped up on was not a super complicated thing. There just are a lot of things. I think, like, hanging out in the same places is still about right, you know? Wait a minute. What did I miss? This is a red door, and I didn't see any other ways into this area. That's not supposed to be allowed. I must have missed something. I didn't go through this door, did I? Because there was someone in the way. I assume it connects back up. But I peeked through this door. And there's the Akuma drone, like, right here. Or here or something. I think it was here. Yeah, that sounds right. And this room connected back up to this one in the back. I remember there's a door like that. I don't remember seeing a door from here into the rest of the facility, but maybe there was one. There must have been, because otherwise it's impossible to get through this without a keycard, and that's not supposed to be allowed. Huh. One adjustment I am going to make is to send Derek this way. Because once he's done opening the consoles in there and taking, like, the one safe, he's going to want to go somewhere else. And it's a long walk for someone without a teleporter beacon. But for Derek, it's no big deal. So my plan is still similar. I want to get, well, similar to a plan that I had but didn't execute on last time. I want to park someone right here so they can steal a key card. And then I want the other guy with the key card to come check out Derek so we can steal it from him. So we're going to chill right here, just as we did before. I guess Derek might as well do a peek here. And do you know, I think I'm going to hack this sound bug, actually. No, that's going to change. I don't want it. I don't want the system admin to reboot the camera, but I also want him to stand where he stood last time instead of facing this way. So I guess that's what I'm stuck with. Okay. So we're gonna have to duck into Decker's room after I steal from this guy. She's the one with no anarchy? Oh my god. I thought it was Decker with no anarchy. It's fine. I just got confused. It's not actually going to be in the way. Can Can I afford to peek here before going back? Surely, right? I'd have 7, then 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, plenty. Barely. I've barely plenty. Yeah, so this connects up to here, but I don't... Oh, is this a door and I didn't notice, maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, not easy to find out at the moment. So, we have to take this camera back. I mean, we don't have to take it instantly, but I think we should. And then we want to redistract the sysadmin. So we go here with Decker.
Did you see that?
International sneaks back through. Then we step up to steal the key cards. You can keep yours. I can't afford to step up and unlock this door this turn, but I don't think there's any real need to, so that's fine. Where do I want Decker standing? I think here is fine, so I'm going to leave the door open. Or open the door, peek, and now shut it. Now Derek goes.
Did you see that?
He has enough moves he can come here, peek, and then here. This is where he wants to hide, obviously. I don't think the peak is especially important, but... now my recollection is this has suspicion, this has gatekeeper, and the other guy has suspicion. Okay. So now no one's heading into this room, but just in case, a fifth guard shows up out of nowhere. Let's ambush, I guess.
I must be jumpy tonight. Nothing.
Where do I want this guy standing next turn? I don't think it matters whether it's here or here. Either way, I'll be standing there and out of sight, and he won't have this door even in his peripheral. There is a door there. Yeah, you can see... Not only is there a gap in this view, which I don't totally trust, it might just be like what it shows when you haven't fully scouted the area. But look, there's a green line there. Okay. So that was what I missed before. And I don't know what these drones are up to. They, at least one of them isn't stationary. Maybe they both aren't. I thought it was because it was facing away from what I thought was a wall. But I didn't actually observe it. And it turns out it was a door, which was open. So maybe it does patrol right through that door. there might be a chance to sneak by. Annoyingly, Derek's... Well, I guess Decker also has a cloak and could get through here. Yeah, I guess I'll have you stand here.
What?
Oh, I need him to stand there anyway, because I have to run back. I could put him on this square. I could put him anywhere I want. No, one of these two squares. And of them, I guess this is better for me. Not that it makes much difference. It's pretty tempting to just cloak up here and go for it. Because I get Internationale as well, which means we can go both ways. I could even EMP the drones so that, like, I can get by them. They'd be alert, but I'd be on the other side of them. Ish. Because I don't know that I'm necessarily going to be able to sneak by these guys without cloaking. And if I cloak now, I can catch Internationale in it. On the other hand, I can also wait till next turn to cloak and be closer to these doors when I make a break for it and have better intel. That does seem more reasonable. I should be able to still catch Internationale in it. And we know the drones aren't coming in here because they can't have such a long patrol path, right? This doesn't make noise, surely, right? It's not a noisy cloak? Okay, so I don't have to worry about the sound bug. So that guy's standing exactly where he was last turn, right? So he is stationary, or no? No, really? Are these two drones both trying to patrol through here and they're stuck on each other? They would be getting out of each other's way, right? Where does he think he's patrolling to if he's not moving? The only conclusion I can come to... Oh, by the way, unlock this, please. Is that, he's somehow stuck on this other drone. Or maybe the other drone... I don't know. It's weird. I don't need to make those observes, but it doesn't cost me anything. Yeah, really interested in what happens to these drones next turn. I hope I don't get ruined by one of them coming in here because they're on a weird patrol that they couldn't follow correctly because there's another drone getting in the way. If that happens, it might be time to flee.
Looking around. Nothing.
Investigating. Guess it was nothing.
Yeah, this guy thinks he's patrolling, but he can't move. Okay, so we're gonna open this door. And I assume this drone is gonna notice, and then as a countermeasure, I will cloak, I guess? Yeah. These guys think they're patrolling, but they're stuck on each other. Weird. There was no camera up here, right? I'm pretty sure. Be embarrassing to be wrong, though, wouldn't it? There was no camera. Also think there was no camera in here, but I'm less sure. Okay. So, I mean, I think now is the time, right? For the old invisible clothes. All agents, right? Okay, users. I don't think we're going to be cloaking the drones, though, right? We gotta split up, cutie. She's gonna go last because she's got a wallet she can toss to keep them from following us. Probably want to hide here, but let's see what you're up to. Well, you came from this way, surely, because you left the door open. Okay, I think we'll send Decker into this area and have International check at least one of these two doors. EMP would be so good, right? Just stand right here, knock out all these guys, kill this. Pretty greedy, though. Or, well, no. Greed is the wrong word. Short-sighted, maybe. Okay, I'll just confirm this drone's not going to be a problem, but he shouldn't be, right? He should be at the end of his patrol right now. Or, in some sense, the beginning. Because well, I don't know. Turn 1, he started here, and then he moved away. And he either continued moving away if he has a 3-turn patrol, or I guess a long patrol, or he came back. Either way, it's been 4 turns, right? So he's either completed his 2-turn patrol once, or his 4-turn patrol twice. I can't talk, but you know what I mean. Either way, this really should be the end of his patrol, so he should be going there. But it's free for me to look because... Good thing I checked! What a liar! Okay, cool. I was gonna hide right here. Alright, I'll come up here then, I guess. Door's closed, yeah? Yeah. Don't forget that again. What a weird patrol. Why is he doing this? I kind of have to duck into this room, I think. So there's not much point peeking. Yeah, I wish I could afford to go in here, but... This room should be clear next turn, so it's fine. Ooh, shiny wallet. Wait, what's your patrol point? I can't see it anymore. Good. I don't love leaving this door open, but I kind of have to, right? International won't be scanned, so that's fine. So the drone won't notice her. There's some danger another guard comes through this door to the north of her, but the last guard in the area should be a drone if I know Sankaku. And if a drone patrolled through that door ever, it would already be open, so I don't think that's much of a concern. Just in case, I will Overwatch. maybe a human comes through here, and if so, I'd like to shoot him, please. A lot of hacking still to do. Anyway, if we remember, it would be nice to steal the wallet back from this guy, but easy come, easy go. Wallets are not something I'm going to fight hard over. We know there's one guard elevator up here. We don't know where the other one is. We also know this guy's coming back this way, which is fine. The door is closed. The system admin... Oh, I don't know about him, do I? Do I? Why does he have a question mark on his head? What did I hack this turn? Nothing, right? So, I think he's probably heading to this camera then, right? Except I've definitely hacked two things. Because this is at 4. So what's the other thing I hacked besides this camera? That's what puzzles me. It should be pretty easy to see. Oh, I hacked that camera twice, of course. He must be headed back to it. Or maybe to a console? I could maybe hack this safe? Eating the suspicion on it now? I don't know if I ever want... I mean, like, right now, it seems sort of safe to take suspicion, right? We're not going to be triggering any... Oh, wait. I just realized International might be in more danger than I thought. She should be fine this turn, but now that this drone has moved, I bet this guy is gonna win the staring contest and come barreling through this door, huh? So she might not be able to get any further this turn, which would be annoying. Anyway, I guess I don't really need this camera right now, right? So maybe I do just wait till next security level to hack something. But I could take this safe and it wouldn't be so harmful. I'm planning to open it soon anyway, and that means the sysadmin's coming this way, so why not just grab it, I guess, to let me keep this camera. And the system admin coming in here is not such a problem for Derek, who, assuming we can scrounge up the power, would like to just hop over here all in one go anyway. But yeah, this room's not as clear next turn as I expected it to be, perhaps. No, he's still just stationary there, huh?
Additional guard patrols. Stay out of their way.
Found the other guard elevator. Okay. No sound bugs in this area. Derek could sprint, right? I guess if he's going to do that, he should sprint up here. And then down here, rather than the other way around, because if he's teleporting out, it doesn't matter where he is. And if he's not teleporting out, I'd like him to be closer to the exit. So let's do that first. Remember pawn, by the way. Don't just, like, ignore pawn. How far should the system admin have gotten? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's probably standing on the sound bug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half, 6 and a half. He'll actually make it into the room next turn, huh? If I don't re-distract him, which I probably will. But let's wait on Derek's turn until I know for sure what the system admin's gonna do. For example, yeah, we're definitely taking him out of the area, so I guess I'll put Derek as near to the door as possible. Yeah, there's no way the sound bug hears me. From here? 1, 2, 3. Okay, it would hear me on that space, so let's not do that. But this should be fine. Boy, look at all the cameras in this area, huh? Also, I wish I knew what this guy's doing, but I don't think I want to know badly enough to observe him just yet. Anything in here? I would love for the answer to be no. Actually, I don't think I want to spend a hack on it, because it looks like a small area that I might not have to go into at all, in which case... Actually, what is Internationale even doing this turn? She can't get through this door. But if she doesn't, she's going to be pinned down in here forever. The safes are not an emergency to hit, I don't think, but this... Hacking this might be necessary, but it also might be a waste of like 6 power. It costs 0 to hack, right? But it's gonna like make my next hack. You can sort of account if you want, like you can count this as making the next n things more expensive by 2, so it like costs you 2 times n, where n is the number of things you're gonna hack after it. But it's much simpler to just say, oh, this costs me as much as the last thing I hack this round, right? Like, if this turns out to be useless, then the last thing I hack this round will cost, let's say, 8. Probably more like 6, but whatever. Will cost 6. And if I hadn't hacked this, I could have hacked something else for 0 this round. So it effectively costs 6 power to hack this, if we assume I'm hacking anything for 6 this round. So it's a very expensive thing to hack, even though it looks cheap. And it only costs me 1 AP to find out whether I need it, and probably Internationale isn't doing shit anyway, right? She can't even like steal the wallet and then walk back, so... Okay. I mean, yeah. We don't have to go in this room. It's an alternate path to over here. So, I think taking this camera drone is probably my best bet, actually. Gets me Internationale out of Nightmare Zone. And gets me some scouting with the camera drone. Should I leave this door open, do you think? It would make it easier to peer back in later, right? But I'm not sure what the benefit would be. It just makes this one square, like, easier for the enemy to detect, but I don't know. I think the sight lines are going to be more helpful for me than for them, so I'm going to leave it open. Plus, it'll help me remember that this square is watched in case I decide to open the door before hacking this camera. Now, I can observe these two to figure out what they're actually doing. I think they're just going back to their posts, but maybe not. I mean, they're certainly not, like, leaving the room, right? I don't know, let's check. Yeah, you're going back there, you... Aha! See? It is coming into this room. He didn't know last turn that he was going to have the opportunity to come in, but this turn he does know for whatever reason. Hang on. I could leave this door open, I guess. And then steal from the Akuma drone as it passes by. They carry a lot of power. It would be nice. Would it cause me problems afterwards that I would have to, like, shut the door to escape? I don't think it would. Ah, but this guy's the problem. We don't know about him. Ooh, speaking of, this is not necessarily a great place to hang out, is it? Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5. He just gets in here. If I didn't there, I'd be much safer. Okay, well, I'll overwatch, I guess. Whoops, again. Don't need this safe immediately, because International can pick it up. He was standing right on the sound bug, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Observing this guy maybe was, I don't know. Observing these two has cost me quite a bit in terms of International's position, but maybe it was worth it to, like, now understand what these drones are doing. I'm not sure. It's kind of dangerous for Decker to even open this door, because who knows? The last guard might be up there, right? I think the polite thing for him to do is offer International his weapon, so she at least doesn't waste ammo if she has to shoot this guy. And then go, like, peek this door but not do anything else. Also, I could EMP these safes, I suppose, but neither of them have demons. You want to, generally speaking, use EMPs to get around demons if possible, or maybe hack drones. Alright, I'll risk opening the door, I guess. Nothing back there but a console. Any chance there's a safe back there? I think it is possible, right? 1 safe, 2, 3, 4 safes. There's only 1 left somewhere. But it could be back there. Actually, Ambush is way, way better than Overwatch in this position, right? Not only does it not waste ammo, it means if I do knock him out, he'll be dragged into the same room as International. So I think, in fact, the ambush is 100% safe. Let me think through that again. Oh, shit. I don't know where this guy's going either. I don't know where he came from. I hate this area. I should have parked International somewhere safer. Observing these guys was a very fringe benefit that it just seemed like I could afford. But the thing is, I was thinking about just this guy and the 2 drones. What order do they move in? Is what makes me think this ambush is safe. Suppose this guy moves first. Well then, no problem. none of the drones are looking at this room, I'll knock him out, drag him in here, and then be safely in cover, right? Suppose that this drone moves first. Well, I think that's impossible, because he'll be blocking this guy's movement in here. And so this guy won't get to open the door. Okay, but what if this guy moves first, stands here, turns around to observe the door, and then this guy walks through the door? Also impossible, because this drone manages to get through, like, is planning to go through here. And I think they coordinate that, so this shouldn't lie to me. He should actually be moving in here, which means he moves before this guy. And therefore, if this guy is coming through the door, he'll do it before any of the drones are watching. This guy, I think the same arguments sort of hold. 1, 2, 3, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5. The downside is these guys could both be trying to go through this door before either of the drone. No, because then they both stop on the same space. I don't know. I think I might actually be safe. Anyway, I'm not sure about going in here. I guess I can do it. It seems a little greedy, but... Where did I send the system admin? I've forgotten already. Nowhere? It sort of looks like nowhere. But then how did I hear him here, right? I think I was planning to point him at this safe, but then didn't do it. And so he's actually still coming for Derek? A little silly of me, I guess. This is the safe that I definitely want before we hit level 2, I guess. Even more than I want this one. I can always just loot this on the way out. The order between these... The order in which I open these doesn't matter. The order in which I hack them may matter. Pawn is on... Oh. Pawn is on, but it doesn't matter here, right? Yeah. Okay, now we know for sure. He's going this way. Alright, I mean, I'm not 100% sure about this turn, but I think it's okay. And it's too late to fix it now.
Hey, what was that?
Oh, he found the wallet. No, that can't be right. Why did he say, hey, what was that? There was nothing to see down there. Oh, drones aren't allowed to pick up wallets. I forgot that. I see. Wait, and this guy is still question marked? Is he going after the wallet now? Doesn't make sense. This guy came like to up here-ish. Right? Like, couldn't... No. I was gonna say, couldn't I open the door and steal from this drone? But International doesn't even know how to steal stuff, so that's silly. Okay, Decker, in you go. Just checking for a safe or a console up there. Peek for cameras? Power supply, huh? I'll take another console. I know International's better at looting these, but... You know, Decker's the guy we have at the moment, so... That's how it's gonna have to be. The objective and the last safe must both be
The
through
server
here, then,
terminal
right?
is in that room. It would be a shame to leave it undisturbed.
Be careful. She likes to play with her food before she eats it.
I don't think I have to hack this right now. Like I said, I can always pick it up on the way back. I'm a little concerned. I don't know where this guy is headed. Could he head into this... Like, he's probably heading into this room. We heard him walk, like, this far or something, right? And we know it took him 2 turns to get into here. So, he goes fairly far, and it wasn't in here, so it's this way. Does he come all the way to, like, here? I doubt it. He won't be there now, anyway, but I'm just, like, next turn, I might not be able to cross this rift, is all I'm saying. But I think it's pretty likely that I can. And at any rate, if I stand here, I'll be in pretty good cover. I want to go here, hack the console twice, then duck in here. But I also want to have peeked from here. Is this safe? That's less clear. Maybe he makes it as far as, like, standing here, so I don't want to mess with that. I don't think I need the hash keys very badly. I have lots, right? So I'm just going to hang out on this side of the console and peek. It's really not clear how Derek is ever going to get through this mess. I mean, he can just teleport, but it's not free. And there's not anything we're urgently in need of getting to, really. Like, if you know, maybe moving him just now was a waste. Maybe the best play is to have International, you know, get the drone to open the door, have International chuck him in here, and then he can, like, keep going. I don't think it's really urgent to get through here. I'd rather have the power and have this thing not on cooldown. This thing being Derek, I guess. Plus, he can still get to this safe, right? Now that these guys are sort of on the loose, they're not just standing still in front of that one door, right? He's checking out the wallet. That much I understand. You are headed for this safe. That's fine. 2.5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. Yeah, he just gets to here. What about you? Are you headed for the wallet again? I think that's what I want to know. It is headed for the wallet again. Interesting. Okay. Do you suppose this is a good time to take the Suspicion Demon here? It might be. I know the system admin's right there and he'll reboot the safe, but that's fine. I can loot it while he's staring at it. And no one else should be looking. And I don't think I'm really triggering any door. Wait a minute. No, okay. Oh. I had this moment where I was like, wait a minute, wasn't there a camera drone patrolling in here? Might it find International? No, I own that camera drone. So that's fine. Yeah, I think sending him right here is fine. It's a little expensive. I have other stuff I could do with that power. Like hack through the server terminals and buy a less expensive hacking machine. Yeah, maybe that's more important priority. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 to get there. International's AP is 10. So she can't actually touch the server terminal next turn if she stands here. Maybe I should have been greedier and stood here. But I still think this guy's a serious potential concern. Actually, it's 12 to get here, not 11. I counted wrong somehow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Plus, we'll want to peek around this corner. Plus, we might want to keep this drone pinned for a bit. So, we're not getting there till 2 turns from now. Is that enough reason to hack this? I don't think so. It looks like Derek might be stuck here for a bit, which is fine. I guess you may as well overwatch in case a human guard somehow comes in here. Not that they will. I guess I'll even shut this door. Just in case. Like, we don't know. No, this guy's going for the wallet. We do know that. Okay. The Akuma drone went into this room. That guy went to there. So he could have made it as far as here if that were his patrol path, but it's not. Decker could sprint. There aren't a lot of nearby sound bugs, but the number isn't 0. 1, 2, 3. It would hear him here, so he can't possibly buy any extra distance by sprinting. I wonder where the Akuma drone is standing. Can anyone see it? Do you think it might be right here? It's not possible I've just never explored this space, is it? I don't think so. Like, when I opened the door, I should have seen that. I'm gonna peek just to be sure. Oh, there's high cover. Right. Okay, so it turns out I can't get into this room. Leaving the door open would have been fine. Oh, this guy is back to permanently being stuck here? No. Okay. I can't get very far while also pinning this drone, which I think is something I should do. I could chuck Derek. Maybe I shouldn't have had him do so much peeking, huh? Or observing, I guess? I don't know. Could find out what this demon is, but it's very expensive. Oh, there's so many bad demons. Could be like Lockdown. Or whatever the one is. I think it's called Lockdown, where like opening and closing doors raises alarms. Which would mostly be fine, as long as I moved Decker first. But there's other things it could be that would be a big problem. And of course, interacting with the server terminal will add more demons to random devices. I don't know, maybe I should just bring Derek in, figure out what to do with this safe later. It's kind of nice to have Derek just chilling out here, keeping an eye on everyone. Okay, we're gonna come up here and peek. These are both primaries? No, this is auxiliary. This is primary. The primary is the one that could have extra... Wait, how did this work exactly? I forget. There's secondary server terminals. I can never remember what the fuck goes in what. Do primaries have icebreakers? Or do they have power generators? And then auxiliary has the other of those two, I think. And secondaries have, like, utility programs? It's very confusing. Or, at any rate, difficult to remember. Oh. Yeah. Good idea. Should've done that on the way through, huh? I forgot Decker's useful. It's alert. Okay. Let's trigger the lottery, I think. That's a lot of power. Okay, good. I think I'm supposed to hack this now. I don't know. I think I can wait till next turn. Oh, but the system admin is still going up here, right? It's sort of bad. I think now might be the time to take this. The drones should be leaving. The system admin will turn around and recapture it. Oh, shoot. But it's suspicion, which means if I open the door... turns out if I left the door open last turn, like I was saying, might have been useful. Yeah, the fact that this demon is specifically suspicion should maybe have caused me to think more carefully about the door. I don't know, I guess we'll just have to do without him. Where's the last safe? Have I already seen it and I just didn't count right? 1, 2, 3, 4. It can't be in the objective room. Maybe it's right here. It could be through the objective room, but I don't know. This looks like enough of a facility, doesn't it? There shouldn't be much through there. That might be the last save, funnily enough. Let's see. We don't have to worry about this guy coming into International's room because we know his patrol leads him down here. I want to lead the system admin somewhere useless. You know what? Let's take the demon database, actually. because it tells me what's going on up here. Portcullis is expensive. Especially with Pawn, and I am using Mercenary. So, I mean, oof. Okay. And I'm just gonna stand right here, which LOL, he'll never notice. Believe it or not. I don't know, maybe I could be a little bit less brave. But this is his double turning blind spot, so it should be fine. But on the other hand, like, why do I need to be so brave? I could just go get more hash keys or something. It doesn't look like I'm gonna be hacking this safe next turn, right? Or like ever. I'm full up on hash keys. Okay, guess I'll wait till next turn then. Obviously I could spend one now and then hack it, but spending it now doesn't do anything. And rebooting the console does have a cost, so I guess I'll wait till next turn. Decker's overwatching, huh? No, he's not. Okay, I agree with that decision. Should be safe to come through here. Don't really need to ever EMP this safe. Can't quite get to the drone, huh? That's annoying. Actually, I guess I should just hit the AI for power since I don't need hash keys. I mean, the AI doesn't need power either, right? But at least that accomplishes something, kind of. Let's see, the guy who got to here should be in this room now and on his way back into here, so this is not a great place to be. Hello. It is the last save. Okay. Cool. Now I could handle the suspicion, I think, but I don't want... I can't get to the safe right now, so... Yeah, and now the drones have figured out to get how to get out of each other's ways. So the drone who's here is coming back into the room, which... maybe it means I shouldn't have come in here at all. Anyway, we're not hacking anything this turn because the system admin would turn around, which I don't want. I can afford to come up here and peek around the corner and still pin the drone, so this will show me, I think. Oh, really? A vault card, huh? To get to the really juicy stuff? There's like, yeah, I've seen this layout before. There's like multiple, there's like 2 or 3 other server terminals in there if I had brought a vault card with me, but I didn't have one, obviously. So as long as we leave this door open, Derek will be fine. He can... If the drone doesn't come back into this room, he can like maybe loot some safes or something, but the drone's definitely coming back. So he can just slip out through this door because it's currently open. No one will notice him moving from cover to cover. And and then he'll be just fine.
You see that?
Oh, really? I did not predict that. Fine. That'll get me to alarm level 2. That'll be nice. I'll get a nice injection of power. I'm actually gaining so much power this next turn that I need to spend some, right? International's giving me 4. Dynamo's giving me 2. That's 20. And then Turbine's also giving me 2. So... well, that's awkward, isn't it? I don't want the system admin to turn around. I guess I could usefully spend a little bit of power partially hacking this Akuma drone. The result is that I'll have only 16 power instead of 20 next turn. But I won't have wasted 2, and hacking this Akuma drone might be something I need to do in the future, so I don't think it's a waste of power. Yeah, pawn, sure, okay, should have obviously done that first. I'm so bad at this game. Actually, since this door was opened anyway, we might as well get a full peek out of it with International's spare AP. I guess you might as well ambush as well in case something weird happens. You know what? The pawn doesn't actually matter. Because firewalls are going up this turn anyway. So the Akuma drone was secretly at 5, not at 4.
Alarm level 2. Firewall decreased.
See? He's now hackable for 4 instead of 5, so I did accomplish just as much as I thought I would. You have no loot, right? Oh, you do have loot. You have a wallet and a charge pack? Wow. Oh, you picked up my wallet, probably. Pretty sure I can sprint from here, right? But I should send International because she's the hacker. And there's these consoles here. So I want to hit this one first. Just confirm no sound bugs are hearing. Yeah, not even close. I can hit this console on the way for free, right? Yeah. I mean, I could drain its power, but let's just stop forgetting about pawn. I can't go here and then here. Yeah, I'm a little bit short of AP. Okay, it's gonna add demons to stuff when I interact with it. Is there anything I want to hack first? Sort of. Like, I'd like to get this cracked open, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Even though it costs me, I have to use an expensive breaker when I'm hoping to buy a cheaper one. But I think it's important to get that hacked before a demon gets onto it. Uh... 6 power to break. I mean, axe is an interesting one. I don't know. Maybe. So breach likes to be used a bunch of times on the same turn, huh? Interesting. What I'm looking for is something that'll work in the early stages of a mission, I think. When the whole Dynamo International thing hasn't come online yet. Golem, I think, is solving the wrong problem. What the heck is this? Oh, Plague. That was added like right about the time I was doing my last, my run last year, right? It doesn't mention that. Maybe they changed it because it was like it like spread to other devices and it cost you power on each device it infected, kind of. So it could like burn through a zillion firewalls really fast, but it would drain all your power and then the plague would burn out. I don't see anything here about that anymore. Maybe it looks like they changed it. Maybe because it looks like now it's a, you know, a parasite with a weird cost, kind of. It does seem like it would fit pretty well with Mercenary, but I'm not sure. Wrench 5. Hammer is just a big dagger. Right. I think Axe is like kind of a little dangerous, right? All devices are the same type as the target, so you're like hacking every camera in the facility, but I assume only the ones you've revealed, so it's pretty weak early. And safes you generally want to like open about as soon as you see them, and so any safes you haven't seen won't be benefiting from Axe. If anything is tempting me, I think it's Breach. Or maybe Plague? I don't know, Breach is really expensive, isn't it? Like for 9 power, you can get 6 firewalls. I can do better than that with Mercenary in the early stages, usually. I think it might be interesting to try Plague. A cheap way to make slow progress on stuff where, like, I'd like to hack it, but my Mercenary, like, I can't afford to spend a Mercenary on it. Plus, I'll get to see how it works. So I don't see it saying that it costs power to break the firewall, which is how it used to work, I think. I don't know, though. It's... Well, okay, I guess the point is, like, look at this and ask, why is it worse than Parasite? Because Parasite is insane. And this behaves in a lot of ways like Parasite, right? And it costs 1 power. Or Parasite costs 0, but more if you spread to more devices. So, like, you know, putting this down 3 times costs as much as putting Parasite down 3 times. So why isn't it just as good as Parasite? Answer, because it has a cooldown of 3. So you can't, like, go crazy with this. You really do hack stuff slowly, but cheaply. And I think that's perfect for, like, a Mercenary setup. Probably. It's a good complement Yeah, I'll take Plague.
Program acquired.
And I think that's it from here.
New demons incoming.
Yeah, I don't care about any of those demons.
The server's been compromised and the site's automatic security measures are coming online. Watch out for new daemons.
Now,
Never get that kind of treatment at my shop. I have standards to uphold.
that doesn't help me with hacking this thing right now. But it would help a lot in this area. I don't know. I'm just realizing, oh my god. It's gonna trigger so many damn demons, isn't it? At least on this level, it might not be a great plan. Alright, you're actually able to see this square, huh? Wow, such great vision. He could cloak to open this, but that seems rather foolish. I mean, there's only really 2 devices left that well, 3 that I need to hack. This and the 2 last safes. And that only costs 18 power. So I could just take the suspicion, take this safe. Well, I'm not even in a hurry to get this. I sort of am because of Portcullis, is the thing. How did this spread? 5 tiles, yeah. This is an interesting trade-off because it really has demon issues. Like if I put Plague on this, it's gonna hit the alert. It's gonna eventually hit this thing. Right? Is that within 5 tiles? I'm not sure, actually. If I do this, does it like... Okay, it doesn't show me the radius. 1, 2, 3, so it's... Right. 9 plus 9 is 18. That's way less than 5 squared, so yes. I somehow thought like 9 plus 9 was 27 or something like that, or I was cubing 3. I don't know what I was doing. But I did accidentally learn that... I don't know what I learned. I don't know. This is definitely within... So it would hack this, and then this would spread to all this stuff. Which would be pretty interesting and exciting, but maybe not good? I don't know, though. The timing seems about right. Doesn't it? To hack these drones about as I'm on my way out? Maybe? But it also seems like suspicion right now isn't doing anything, right? So I could just take it, later take the Portcullis, and even later set off the Plague.
Warning.
Yeah, can't peek while you're pinning 2 guards, huh? Okay. I mean, it does seem fun to try out Plague. I could hit the shop as well? Not sure about that. I still want to buy agent upgrades more than I want items. I've got powerful items that I'm just not bringing with me. I could, quote, buy them from Monster by just not selling them. Cooldown is 3, huh? I mean, there's no need really to take the suspicion now. There is. It would mean suspicion is on for less time. I think I'm gonna go for that.
Warning. Demon installed.
and then just knock this guy out. So he stops, so he doesn't retake it. Oh, I'm glad I wasn't too close to a sound bug. I totally forgot about the noise that makes. Oh, I don't need to pin him, do I? Well, I want to make sure his body isn't detected by one of these weird drones if they happen to make a strange movement. So let's just drop him off here, I guess. Pinning him for one turn is fine. I think a plague here is probably fun. Let's try it. This, I guess, right? I want this in about 2 turns, not in like 4 turns, which is what I would get if I hacked this thing. Let's see how this works. So 1 power. It is now, I assume, plagued, although I can't really tell. How would I know? Is the color on it different somehow, or... I guess it has a red outline, but it's like superimposed on a red object, so it's really not visible? I think that's the case. Alright, that should do it for now. I could hit the portcullis now, I guess. Since I'm pretty much done hacking everything I need to, and I want this by next turn, sure. Reduce the timeout on the demon. Any chance someone hears me if I sprint here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I don't think the guy's patrol path ends here, but I'm not 100% sure, and it would be a disaster if it hurt me, so... Because of suspicion, basically. So I'm just gonna take it slow. Okay, what is all this? Spend power to gain hash keys. Huh, okay. Ping's always fun. Halt. Reboot a device for 1 turn. For 3 power? Pretty expensive. It does let you bypass demons on safes. Greed. Spend 4 power to gain some credits from a safe. I'm not going to invest credits in that now. Nosferatu likes you to pin guards and it makes power. Convert a demon to an algorithm. It's pretty expensive. Ping is just so flexible. Yeah, I kind of hate all of this, except for Ping. I'm not sure I'm really supposed to spend 450 credits on Ping. Didn't it cost less in vanilla? Makes sense that it costs a bit more now, but I thought it was like 300. I mean, Halt is sort of a breaker, in a way, but it's so expensive. And all it really does is bypass demons. I mean, that's not true. It also is more efficient than, like, Lockpick, for example, right? As long as you can aim at something that has 3 firewalls, you can break it and you only need it for one turn. You can break it for 1 power each, which is very efficient. But that's kind of very situational, I think. I think I'll just take ping. Maybe I'm not even supposed to take that, but it's a good program. Oh, they're back! They finally managed to pin each other again, huh? Okay, well... I guess when the plague hits them is when I'll grab these 2 safes. Do I keep this guy pinned? I guess. I mean, I am aware, I could use my cloak to get in there and loot the safes sooner. But I have a plague coming, so I don't think I'm in a rush. Yeah, there's like... it's really hard to tell that this has got a plague on it if I didn't already know. Anyway, I think we've won this mission. I have to avoid messing up too badly with Derek. And I still have to extract, but I think the plague takes care of that. Okay, so for a device that doesn't have a red background, the plague is very easy to see, or at least somewhat easy. But I couldn't see it at all on this thing. So I still have some complaints. Okay, we're gonna wait till these 2 are ready. Y'all are still just chilling, huh? Yeah, okay. Ten turns on this if I needed to cloak to get back through, but I don't think I should. I think when this plague spreads, I can just like wait a little while. There's gonna be 1 new guard coming in, which might need some subduing. I think overall it should be fine. Next turn, I'm getting 8 power. I should spend some of this, I guess. On you, I think. To get these 2 to the same level. 8 power for 1 firewall feels sort of bad. But I'm not really in power, like, I'm not dying for power here. And I do want these 2 on the same level so the plague gets them both at the same time. I think I want that anyway. Alert is going to happen, by the way. That is exciting. I do think it was probably wrong to put plague on this, but it was fun to try out the new toy. I wonder which card is going to go hunting, actually. I don't know if I do want to spend 8 firewalls for 8 power for 1 firewall. I think I can use the power more efficiently next turn, even though it means I'm gonna like drop some on the floor here. Hang on, why does this cost 6? It cost 1 a minute ago. Is it to do with how many devices are currently plagued up? But it's not costing me power per turn. I'm Am I crazy? Did it actually cost 6 the first time? And I just didn't notice? Oh well. I don't know that I'm necessarily ready to stop pinning this guy. Actually, maybe I am, because... No, I was thinking I could let the drone wake up so that he's one of the guards eligible to be made alert by this, but I imagine it only chooses from non-alerted guards, right? I want to have my power available to, like, fully hack whichever Akuma drone becomes... Oh god, Gatekeeper. I was counting on hacking this guy to get out, but, no, I think we better get moving before the plague gets to him, huh? Okay, that should be fun. Yeah, see, look at that. It's trying to trick me by going like this. That's walking right through a square that I know is watched by an enemy. Don't do that. I know, I could have grabbed a hash key on my way out. I don't know, I guess I just don't care about hash keys. There's definitely no one in here, right? Yeah. Pretty sure there's no reason we would need a, card anymore. How does this EMP work, Decker? 4 turns. That seems incredible. Maybe that's how I get through these drones before the plague gets to them. They don't have magnetic reinforcements. It's only difficulty level 2, so should work fine. Okay, on we go. Overwatch, just in case for some reason someone comes in here. But of course they didn't. Here comes the new guard. That is a bit annoying. Oh, I got the console database. How exciting. Who became alerted? You. That's sort of fine, I think. Oh, he even got plagued somehow. This thing got him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Because this triggers at the start of our turn, of course. Yeah, this now costs 8. So it costs more to add more plague. It doesn't really say that anywhere. Does it cost 2 per currently plagued device? No. I see a lot of plagued devices, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know where this cost comes from. How it's calculated. Yeah, hacking these guys is a no-go. So I think I'll just use the EMP. That's what they're for. Does this get everyone? No. This should, though. Yes. You only move 6, I think, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. So, I mean, I think I may as well just hack you, right? Portcullis is down, or I guess up. It is not active. I could hack him now and send him away, but I don't even know how it works if you hack someone in one. I want to wait for him to get like down here and then hack him, so that he's out of the way for more relevant turns. That guy is not going to be... Oh, he's so fast! Look at that alert. Boy, 4 is so much. Okay, they're trying to move, but EMP is going to knock him out, so it doesn't matter. This guy won't hear the EMP, and he won't see the downed drones, so he doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm wasting power this turn, but I guess I could hit the shop? Okay. Don't think there would be anything I would want to buy here. Not for the amount of money I have. Yeah. Could sell the shock trap, but that's about it. Still can't buy anything. Okay, just checking. I had some power just sitting around. So, oh god, that didn't even spend any. Oh, whatever. May as well Overwatch in case a surprise occurs. Oh, he has extra AP. And that changed this guy's movement plan. Oh yeah, I should have hacked this guy earlier. Whoops. Still, the guard doesn't have any armor, and I can just hack this drone and everything's fine. Go away. Yeah, that reduced the cost of other plagues for what it's worth. Oh, this guy has extra AP because he's a guard. How funny. I mean, I could shoot this camera just for fun, but... Yeah, that extra AP got me. That's a good one. This guy could move quite far. We obviously should not stay where we are. We should get moving. I think KOing this guy like solves all problems. Watch out for sound bugs. There's these two, but standing right here is exactly in the middle. Range 2 tiles, I'm 3 away from both of them, so that's the plan, I think. I know, I wasted some power. It's fine. You cannot pass, sir. Sprint? The absolute mad lad? There's no guards anywhere near here. I could sprint, but also there's no reason to, right? Why draw more attention than you have to? Forgot to loot this guy in passing. He obviously won't have anything but power, which I don't need, but... Oh, lottery?
Dating reverse.
Probably should have fired that off before I opened the safes, just in case it gave me money. Yeah, if I'd sprinted, I could have gotten out this turn, it turns out. But that's not important, obviously. Well, it's nice to be back, not having to smash my way through every guard. What? Why is a demon installed? Oh no, one of my plagues went off. Thankfully this wasn't... Oh.
Warning, demon installed.
Okay, we didn't get Gatekeeper. Good, good, good. Yeah, that plague, not good, it turns out, but should be fun. And I can use it a little bit more tactically next time, maybe.
Nice work. The more tools we have at our disposal, the better.
So I think the way Plague originally worked was it cost you 1 power every time it hacked a firewall. Which is a very good rate, right? It's like the best rapier ever is. Although I think in vanilla, rapier goes down to 0. It's kind of incredible. But the downside is that you can't really control where it spreads, right? It goes everywhere. And if you run out of power, it stops hacking for you and the plague falls off. It was the original design, I remember. They changed it this way, which still seems more interesting, I guess, because it really is a very efficient hacking tool. But it's A, sort of slow, and B, very difficult to control, and you trigger a lot of unpleasant demons, perhaps. So I'll try to get the hang of using it in more advisable ways. What do you have, monster?
Real motivated self.
Armor piercing to melee weapons, not a joke, I guess. Anyway, we'll check it out tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.